the inside of a police car looks like.
Mr. Anderson?
Yes.
Your rental contract.
Thank you.
Where y'all headed to?
That's my business.
Do what?
That's my business.
I'm just trying to get some information because he's not giving me any information at
Well,
all.
I'm not going to give you any information either. I mean, what do you need that kind of information
I'm
for?
just saying where you're going. Make sure there's no criminal activity.
So I'm guilty until I prove that I'm innocent?
I say you're guilty of anything.
Well, you're saying that I have to
I'll
prove...
just ask you a question.
But wait a minute. You're trying to look for crime?
We don't know who's hauling mass destruction bombs. We don't know who's hauling a dead body. That's our job out here.
A mass destruction bomb? We're in a Kia.
Doesn't matter.
So it's your job to randomly pull people over and search and inspect them?
I didn't say I was searching you. I just asked you a question.
And I have the right not to answer. It's the Fifth Amendment. It's the Bill of Rights, the Constitution. I mean, I'm still in America, right?
Yes, you are.
Did we cross any borders or anything? Or we're still in the United States, aren't we? So this is a free country. That means we don't have police going around stopping us and trying to figure out what we're doing. In a free country, police don't stop us and just try to figure out what we're doing and where we're going, and we have to prove that we're legit and that we're not criminals, okay? I was born here, and so I don't owe you any answer to any question. You don't own me. I'm not your slave, okay?
Where is this attitude coming from?
It's an attitude coming from getting pulled over, not getting any explanation of why, being told that I might have a weapon of mass destruction. You're talking like a crazy person. A weapon of mass destruction in a Kia. What are you talking about? What kind of a weapon of mass destruction?
That's our job out here, is to figure out...
Your job is to find weapons of mass destruction in Kias? That's not your job.
It doesn't matter what it's in, sir.
When did you get the job of searching for weapons of mass destruction? When did that become your job?
We search for anything illegal, sir.
Okay, well, you're not going to search. You're not going to search me without a warrant. I'll tell you that right now.
That's fine.
And I'm not going to answer any questions here without an attorney present. I'll tell you that as well.
Okay, that's fine with me.
All right.
That's fine with me.
Because this is America.
Yes, it is.
All right.
And it's our job to find out, make sure people's not doing anything.
Well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that that's your job. It's your job to enforce the law, not to go out looking. You're not enforcing any law. You're out looking for phantoms. You're out looking for crime with innocent people who are just driving down the road.
But we don't know who's innocent and who isn't.
Oh, okay, so you better just assume everybody's guilty then, right? And just search everybody and talk to everybody.
I didn't say anything about searching.
Yeah, you just said that you're searching.
I didn't.
Well, this whole thing's being video recorded, so all I have to do is rewind it, and you said you're searching. So
all we're looking is for people doing something illegal. That's our job. Not saying you are.
Well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that that's your job. If you think that's your job, that shows how much you understand about America. So if you think it's your job to go out and just look for crime among innocent people, then you're wrong.
That's the job of the police.
It's your job to respond to crime when it happens, not to go out searching for problems.
We're not here to prevent it.
It sounds like you're trying to prevent it right now. Because we're not involved in any crime right now.
That's all I'm asking you. That's what we're trying to do, is prevent it.
You know what? I don't agree with that. And I know that our country's turning into a police state. I know there's all these checkpoints and
I don't know about no checkpoints.
Oh well, I sure know about checkpoints because we've been through checkpoints. And they ask us a bunch of questions all throughout Arizona and South Texas. Absolutely.
Well, now you're going through the border. Is that border patrol checkpoint or what is it?
It's not. We didn't cross any border.
No, but
it's operated by the Border Patrol, but it's not at the border.
I think that's illegal alien or smuggling is what they're looking for.
Either
for illegal people in the United States.
Hey, I don't care what they're looking for. It violates my rights as an American. The Nazis had checkpoints too. You know that? You know the Nazis had checkpoints. You had to show your papers and all this kind of, show your papers and prove that you're legit. That's not the country I want to live in, okay? You know what I mean?
I understand that.
That's how I feel.
I understand that completely.
And I've been a victim of abuse from law enforcement before. Okay?
Why is that? What'd they do to you?
They beat me up and tasered me.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
For nothing. I was not guilty. I was declared not guilty. I did nothing wrong. Hey, I'm a Baptist pastor. I've never even... Let me explain something to you, sir. I've never even drunk a beer in my entire life, okay? That's how straight-laced I am. I've never even drunk a beer. I don't take drugs.
I understand that.
Okay? And yet I was beaten and tasered by the police.
For that?
No, because they just randomly wanted to search me, and I said no, and so they beat and tasered
right.
me.
You don't have to. I mean,
well, that's what the judge thought too, and that's why I was declared not guilty.
Well, they didn't do their job right.
No, and they're being sued. You know, and it was their fault. So excuse me if I'm a little sick of cops wanting to harass me. You know.
But you'd be surprised. We've caught people hauling bomb material down the highway here, and it's people you wouldn't think it would be.
Right.
That's the reason we talk to everybody. I don't want it to go down there and blow somebody's family up, or blow a building up and kill somebody, stuff like that.
I think you're being a little bit unreasonable there.
Well, we're not unreasonable because we do this every day and we catch a lot of stuff coming through.
You catch all kinds of bomb material?
We catch bomb material.
What kind of bomb material?
Like I mean, blasting caps, stuff that's federal, that's mandated federal, that you can't have it. Illegal.
So you're enforcing federal laws?
No, sir. You don't understand. We find something like that, we call the feds in because it's illegal to have it. And we know that. We don't want somebody to die down the highway.
Well, listen, I'm sure you're a nice guy, Mr. Hagler, and I have nothing against you, okay?
Well, I appreciate that.
But I will say this. I don't think you understand the direction that our country's going.
Oh, I do too.
Because it's getting bad. You know, they're calling out the riot police on these tea parties, and they're abusing people.
I'll tell you.
You know, and I feel like that's the direction it's going, where we're guilty until proven innocent, and I don't think that's the way it should be.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Now, was he speeding or something?
He's running over the speed limit a little bit, yes, sir.
Okay.
We enforce the traffic law out here because we work a lot of accidents.
Well, I was asleep, so I don't know if he was speeding or not.
He's running 72 and a 70.
Okay.
And we work a lot of major accidents on this highway. A lot of bad accidents. Especially people traveling across the country.
So the foreign license plate was what tipped you then, the out of state.
No, it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter. People travel on this. I mean, we have people right from Texas traveling from California. We don't know who's who. They can go to sleep, have a wreck, and a lot of ours are people go to sleep, run off the road.
Right.
But you never know until you stop and visit with somebody, make sure they're okay. That's our job out here. And the other job is look for criminal activity. Doesn't mean that I stop a lot of people, you know, and very few are guilty of anything.
Right.
You know, that most people, they appreciate what we do because we're looking, making sure, trying to keep everybody safe that we can.
But you ever hear that quote from Benjamin Franklin where he said, you know, those who trade liberty for security deserve neither and lose both? Have you ever heard that quote before?
No, I haven't.
It's a pretty good quote, you know.
I bet it is.
And a lot of this, since September 11th, they're trying to take away a lot of freedom in the name of safety.
You know,
and it's putting a lot of bad people in power and giving them too much power.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't agree with our government the way it is. I don't. But I'm going to do everything I can to keep people safe because that is my job.
Right.
And we do a lot of preventive maintenance trying to keep something from happening. That's our job. But you never know. People hauling anhydrous. We catch people hauling anhydrous in their car. You know, that's most of the public appreciate what we do because we're hunting to try to save something from preventing it from happening. You know, if McVeigh, if a troop would have stopped him before he got to town, he may not have ever had that.
Did you know that McVeigh was a member of the military in black operations?
I do.
And did you know that there were bombs inside the building that were planted there by the CIA?
I don't know anything about that.
All you have to do, look it up, because on the local news, they pulled out 3 other devices out of the building. And then they swept it under the rug and said it was just that one truck bomb. But for days afterward, remember John Doe number 2, the Arab man?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, they swept all that under the rug and said, oh, it was just McVeigh, he acted alone. That was all a lie.
I don't know who will ever know the truth.
Yeah, well, we probably never will know the truth.
We hear all kinds of things.
Yeah.
We don't ever know what the truth is.
I don't believe the story on 9/11.
A lot of things. You know, I understand what you're saying.
There's a lot of fishy stuff about that.
I understand that too. I understand. I appreciate your courtesy today.
Yep.
Y'all be careful where y'all headed to. Amarillo. He said he's going to Amarillo.
I don't want to say because I don't answer any questions to law enforcement.
I understand
just as a rule. But
I understand. You don't carry anything illegal in your car?
God bless you, all right?
Okay. Not carrying anything illegal.
I don't answer any questions. Fifth Amendment rights.
Nothing at all? Okay.
God
Appreciate
bless.
your courtesy. Boy, it's a windy dude out there. I didn't give you a warning. What are you holding your phone up for?
I'm taping you.
Okay. Well, we need to turn it off for my safety.
Why? This is for my safety. I can put it on record.
That's fine. Is your Victor your first name? I'm having to redo this because I guess I canceled my other one. There. I guess I hit the wrong button a while ago. This is a warning. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not going against your record at all. You understand?
Yep.
Okay. I appreciate your courtesy, and y'all have a safe trip. Be careful.
More when I get home, okay?
It's like taping him.